Bienvenidos! Welcome to my channel. Really quick before we get started, don't forget to pick up your Spain on 4 t-shirt. That way when you're making these recipes, you can feel like you're a part of the show. You will find all this fabulous merchandise for sale below this video. Anyways, today we have such a great recipe. We're making croquetas de espinacas, folks. These are the authentic spinach croquettes that they serve here in Spain. We're talking an insane amount of flavor. Very easy to make, made with simple ingredients and done in about 40 minutes. These croquettes have such a beautiful flavor to them with a crunchy exterior that is gonna blow your mind, folks. This is the real deal. Let's dive right in. We're gonna begin by adding 2 tablespoons of pine nuts into a small fry pan, heat it with a medium heat, and we're gonna dry roast these between 3 to 4 minutes. The secret when you're dry roasting nuts, you wanna make sure that you mix them continuously, that way they don't burn and they all cook evenly. After dry roasting our pine nuts for about 3 minutes and they have this beautiful roasted color to them, I'm gonna remove them from the heat, transfer them to a bowl, and set it aside. For the next step, I'm gonna heat a large saute pan with a medium heat, add in a 1/4 cup of water, and add in some fresh spinach in there. This is 300 grams, which is about 10 ounces. I love to use bagged spinach because it's already clean, it's pre-cut, and it's inexpensive. Once you have all the spinach in there, place a lid on top, and we're gonna steam this between 3 to 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, I'm gonna remove the lid, turn off the heat, and mix this all together. That way all that spinach is perfectly wilted. Then I'm gonna transfer the spinach to a sieve with a bowl underneath. And using a spoon, I'm gonna start pushing down on the spinach. This is such an important step in this recipe. You wanna try and remove as much of that liquid from the spinach. This gives the croquettes a beautiful flavor and texture. Once you've removed all the liquid from the spinach, transfer it into a cutting board. And you wanna finely chop this as best as you can. Alright, for the next step, I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. After heating the olive oil for 2 minutes, I'm going to add in half of an onion that I finely diced and 2 cloves of garlic that I finely minced. And mix them around with the extra virgin olive oil. You want to mix this continuously, that way nothing burns. After 3 minutes and those onions are nice and translucent, I'm going to add our spinach mixture in there, our toasted pine nuts, and season generously with fine sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And mix this all together until it's well combined. Once everything's well mixed, I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You wanna add this a little bit at a time and mix it all together. And as you continue to add your flour, continue to mix this together. Once you have all the flour incorporated, again, I'm gonna be adding a 1/4 cup of milk a little bit at a time and continue to mix this together. That way everything's well combined. And you wanna compact this, that way all these ingredients come together. Once you've incorporated all the milk into the mixture, let's go ahead and remove this from the heat. Add it into a bowl. Cover it with saran wrap. And then I'm going to add it into the freezer for about 15 minutes. This is going to bring this to room temperature, making it so much easier to form the croquettes. Meanwhile, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs into a bowl. Season them with sea salt. And mix it together until it's well combined. Crack an egg into a separate bowl. Add in about 1 tablespoon of milk. Season with a little sea salt. And mix it together until it's well combined. Okay guys, after 15 minutes I took the spinach mixture out of the freezer. Let's start forming our croquettes. I like to get in there with a spoon. And you want to shape it into a form of an egg. Then dip it into the egg wash. And completely cover it with the breadcrumbs. And as you finish each one, add it into a plate. Continue to do this until you form all your croquettes. You should get between 8 to 10 from this recipe. Once you have all your croquettes formed, let's start frying them up. I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium-high heat and add in half a cup of virgin olive oil. After heating the olive oil for 3 minutes, I'm gonna start adding the croquettes into the pan. You wanna cook these in batches to not overcrowd the pan. 30 seconds after adding the croquettes into the pan, start flipping them. You don't wanna go any longer, otherwise they will burn. After a total cooking time of 1 minute, I'm gonna start taking the croquettes out of the pan and transferring them into a dish with some paper towels. And we'll cook up our next batch of croquettes. Again, like I told you guys, between 8 to 10. I ended up getting 10 from this recipe. Once you have all your croquettes finished, I'm gonna transfer them into a serving dish. And this is ready to go. Okay guys, our spinach croquettes are done. These look amazing. Let's try them and see how they turned out. Beautiful crunch. Wow. Let me tell you, that spinach filling inside is so good. It's an explosion of flavor. Such simple ingredients, but so good, guys. This is exactly how they serve these spinach croquettes here in Spain. Now you guys know how to make them. So easy to make, done in about 40 minutes. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.